Tell you something else. There's a lot to be said for making people laugh. Did you know that's all some people have? It isn't much, but it's better than nothing in this cockeyed caravan.
The next comic is probably the sickest fuck you'll see tonight, and I love him for it.
That's one of my favorites. He is a man who is a Shaolin master of the dark arts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Master.
Well, this guy's one of my personal favorites. He's very warm, very lovable, very sweet, very giving. The guy's been one of my friends since I started out this business, and he consistently brings something new to the table every fucking week. You gotta admire that kind of dedication.
He's a man who has never been to any contest. He's one of my favorites. Give one. Come on. Yo, guys, this next comedian, are you saying the clean comedy, squeaky clean?
This guy also helped me get kicked out of another venue that
That's one of the more interesting comedy podcasts in the area. The JoshCast. Check it out sometime.
The best show on the internet, Mr. Motherfucking Josh Jak'd.
The Jak'd to the social media world.
Oh no. This is an underground podcast. Congratulations, you found it. JoshCast, your favorite podcast show that no one listens to. A one person kind of listens to. Anyway, it's Tuesday night here, August the 7th, and last night I got a ride. I got 2 ride offers to Sparky's, which is rare. Rod Goat Sperlin gave me a surprise text, and it was confirmed that he would pick me up, but then Jabor also texted me and said he would pick me up. So even though Jabor goes out of his way, I decided to go with him because I don't have to take the bus. So I got a ride from him. His brother-in-law Alan was there. Met him last time. We got to Sparky's right at 9 o'clock on the dot. That's black time. And you guys probably seen it already. Josh JAK YouTube channel. That's Josh JAK, one word, YouTube channel. Where I put up the JoshCast 323, which is pretty much one of my shitty comedy sets I did last night with, hecklers and all sorts of nonsense going on. And then, today I decided to walk around the city with my POV glasses, and I did some shitty pranks. I did a bunch of trolling. I was being stupid. That's also on the Josh JK One Word YouTube channel. And I just downloaded this game, Comedy Night. It is so fun. Pretty much you go to chat rooms and everyone tells racist street jokes. It's like going to the Northeast Comedy Cabaret on a Wednesday night. I paid $5 for the game because I found other versions of the game online, illegally, but they were old versions and you had to stream and all that stuff. So I'm going to have some fun with that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. And I'm a lonely guy and I have no one to talk to. Well, tonight I was going to do some salsa, but I got lazy, and plus, every time I want to go, I think about it, I go, I'm not going to get laid, so what the hell's the point? So, once again, the JoshCast Studios, folks, is booming. I haven't did a prank calls for you yet, but I'm pretty sure either tomorrow or Thursday I will. So you got prank call shows, you got podcasts, you got videos, you got gaming. It's all happening here, folks. I'm never going to make money, I'm never going to go anywhere, but hey, what can you do? As I said, it's August the 7th. This Saturday will be my 9th year doing stand-up comedy. 9 years of Jakubiwing comedy, as they say. This Saturday, unfortunately, I'm not on a show. That would be pretty cool. But no, that's too good to be true. That's fine. So this podcast episode will be called 9 Years of Jak'd Comedy. Well, I've yapped for almost 3 minutes because I can yap. And I want to record this, and I want to do some, probably some streaming and have some fun with some comedy night. So, let's get to some topical news. Let me search for this video before we get to anything. There's a video going around of a woman who was, she likes to taste dog urine, right? And she said it's good and everything, and she was sucking, I don't know if she was sucking off her dog, but let me see where I can find that. And also, there's a huge brawl that breaks out at a New York salon. The Asians versus the blacks. And guess who refuses to pay? Guess which side? Yeah, let's see. Okay, here it is. Woman shows drinks her dog pee and claims it cures cancer. So it's a blonde lady. It's on World Star. Gotta love World Star, folks. Even if you hate the blacks. Let's see. Let's play the audio from this. We have it. From good old World Star. Here it is.
Many of you have asked me how I always look so good, how my makeup always looks so perfect, or how I always have this natural glow. Here's my secret.
So the dog's already trying to get away from her. Like, you're a fucking whack job, lady. And the dog just peed right on cue. Good boy. Or good girl. Wow, this is a long dog piss, huh? Yeah, I'm not even joking. I've never seen a dog take a piss this long before. And she is chugging away. Yum. Finish it up. Finish it up. Come on, it cures cancer. Drink every drop. You love it, you said. You love it.
Until I first drank my dog's pee, I was depressed, I was sad, and I had really bad acne. Dog pee also has vitamin A in it, it has vitamin E in it, and it has 10 grams of calcium. And it's also proven to help cure cancer.
And she's drinking every drop. All over her lips. She's licking it now with her.
That is why I look so much better than y'all.
The only vitamin D you need is penis, honey. Jesus Christ. So let's get to this huge brawl now inside New York. Let's see this one. Warning. Okay. So there's no audio in this. Here it is. Wow. Okay, so the Chinese woman pushes the black Negro animal back, and now she starts swinging on all of them. Oh, whoa! So now one of the Asian woman takes out a broom and does some Bruce Lee shit. And then the black woman starts punching the Chinese woman now in the face. And now the black woman is swinging, chairs are throwing, the Asians are now throwing the chairs at the blacks. And most of these Chinese ladies are old. So that's why I feel kind of bad. It's not really a fair fight. Damn, this one Asian lady's being dragged around like a rag doll. She's on the floor. Oh, holy shit. Score one from the Chinese lady. She got right up, took the broom, and she cracked that black bitch right upside the fucking head. Wow, that was a fucking stroke. Here it is. It doesn't miss a replay. Boom. Boom, right in the face. Boom again. Boom, she is whacking the shit out of her like a black piñata. Holy fuck. And then she hits the other black lady that was sitting there in the corner. Wow, man, that was quite a fucking brawl right there. So that's what happens when you don't pay. And respect to them, because you can't sit there and just act like that. Even if, let's say, you weren't happy with the service, you gotta pay. This is a business. You can't just go there and go, oh, I don't like what you did, I'm not gonna pay. Like, I've gotten shitty haircuts before. Did I feel like paying? No, but I did, because I didn't want to get cracked upside the head with a fucking broom. Army dad with PTSD breaks down in tears as he gets his service dog. That's nice. I like happy stories. Doesn't have to be all vulgar with me. Papa John's founder comes out swinging after earnings miss. John Shatner resigned because of the racial slur he used. He said, history shows the company performs better with me involved. Racial slur. The company says otherwise. Now the term is bad. Total cost between 30 and 50 million. So maybe if he can prove it, I'm not sure if they're going to give him money, because anytime you use that word, which I love using, used it last night on stage. How many times? at least 7 or 8 times. It was fun last night, man. Sparkies. Check it out, guys. Come out, do a live podcast, get as much stay time as you want. Enjoy the stupid suburban hecklers. Come on, folks. Open mic might only last a couple more weeks. Come on out. Let's see. It says, Watchdog warns border wall will cost billions more. Put it up. Carmelo Anthony, wow, verbally the sign with the Rockets. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but if that does, that's a super team. Imagine James Harden and that guy. Woman pays for Keith Urban snacks. Why not? He's rich. Rich get treated richer and the poor get treated poorer. So true. Polls show many Americans want Trump to have control over the media. I do too. I think Trump's the best media guy. I love the Trump. I love the Trump, and not the trumpet, folks, the president. Contaminated food at funeral kills at least 9 people. Isn't that ironic? You go to a funeral, you're depressed somebody dies, you're sad, at least you hope you are. You eat something, and then you fucking die. Aaron Rodgers says, LeBron ignoring Trump is beautiful. Yeah. City Council votes to urge for removal of Trump star. Oh, that's going to hurt the president. Is there anything else going on? There was another audio I heard I was going to play earlier, but I probably don't have it. Alright, that's it, folks. That's it for the show. It should be. Well, anyways, after this clip, you're going to hear a new prank phone call. It's Payless. I got this woman on the phone for over 9 minutes. She could have hung up. I didn't force her. She wanted to talk to me. I was making her vagina wet. Many months ago, I did this prank. It's new, though, even though it is on Prank Calls Episode 3. But listen to it anyways. And then from there, we got public freakout commentary. I got sober commentary with drunk people. Anything else? Tomorrow night, I might go to Tap Room in Jersey. I might not. But anything else that happens, you're going to hear about it, folks. This is, once again, the first but yet worst podcast in Philadelphia. And I'm celebrating 9 years doing this podcast, too. So you got to stick around and keep listening and find out what happens next.
Thanks for calling Payless. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing good. I bought a pair of shoes yesterday and these boots, and I already tried the left shoe on, and when I got home, there was a tack in the right shoe. There's a tack in the right shoe? Yeah, I stepped on this tack, and it didn't, injure me, but geez, I mean, stepping on a tack, that hurts. And it was in the right shoe? Yeah, it was in the right shoe, like right at the top of the toe. That's odd. Yeah, it was. And, because we don't even censor the right shoe, that's why it just seems a little weird. Oh, well, my name is Suck My Cock, and, it really hurt my toe a lot. Your name is what? Suck My Cock. Oh, okay. Yeah, and you seem really concerned. Well, I'm really concerned if you stepped on a tack. I did, and you don't even seem to care. No, I do. No, you don't. I mean, even if it's not your fault, I mean, there was no compassion at all. No, I do care. That's why I was asking what shoe it was in. Yeah, I told you before you even asked, it was in the right shoe, right at the top. And it's like, how does that kind of thing happen? I mean, you got people trying on shoes there. They could be slipping tacks in there. I don't know how that would have gotten in there, though. That's weird. Yeah, I think someone's slipping them into shoes. I can go through the shoes and just double check, though, and make sure. Thank you for letting me know. Listen, I just need you to respect the cock. Mm-hmm. Can you do that? Your telephone number, man? My telephone number? It's 215-716. Oh, you talking to the customer? Yeah. Oh. 1532. Now, did you want to bring the shoe back? No, actually, the shoes are really good. I mean, after a couple hours of the pain going away, the shoes are good. It's just the inconvenience of stepping on a tack. I mean, I thought you said that it didn't injure you. I didn't know. I said it didn't injure me. I said it just hurt.
No, would you like our corporate number?
I mean, I don't want to get anybody in trouble or anything. I just...
It won't get anybody in trouble. It'll just let them be aware of an issue.
Yeah, but the corporate, I mean, they fire people for no reason these days.
Not really.
Somebody reported me once to this, the corporate office, and I lost my job. And I had to become a male prostitute.
Oh. I guess that's why that's what your name is, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's my stage name. I don't give out my real name.
Nice.
Because, you give out your real name. Everyone's got Facebook, Everyone's got all these social media accounts.
And then they look you up and everything else.
Yeah, and they see me doing all these things, sucking on a cucumber. I mean, what I do in my personal time is my business.
Yes, it is.
That has nothing to do with the company. They don't need to know. Like, I can tell you had some drinks last night, and, I don't blame you. You gotta, take the edge off.
So you can tell that by talking to me on the phone?
Yeah, you sound a little hungover, but I don't blame you. I mean, it's a stress job.
Expired. Yeah, that one's expired. Well, I was actually here all night last night, but...
Yeah, but after work... A little glass of wine
can't... so I could be here this morning.
A little glass of wine don't hurt nobody, What happened? Someone gave you a gift card and expired?
What do you mean?
You said to the lady expired. What happened? They handed you a gift card?
No. Coupon.
Oh, coupon. I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Happens a lot, though.
It happens more than you think.
Yeah. What company did you work for that they let you go?
Oh, I was working for a popcorn shop.
Oh.
And somebody caught me sniffing the popcorn, and they reported me.
They reported you. We can't do it off of here. It has to be on a receipt. This is old. So this one you can't use. Yeah, but you can't use them off of here because this is old. You can't use them off of here. You can't use them off the phone. They have to be written on something. She can't use them off of a phone. They have to be a new code written on a receipt. They change all the time, so. You just have to write it down. Don't stand on that, bud.
What happened? Is that a foreign customer?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, those are the worst. I mean, I know I sound racist, but geez, learn the language already,
Not all of them.
You try to explain to them things, and they don't get it. It's
$12.
I can't wait for Trump to put that wall up.
So I'm guessing you're a fan of his.
I didn't vote for him, but I'm just saying a wall would not be bad. It's gotta suck, that job. All these kids running around and everything. Oh, man.
It's actually a pretty good job, to be honest.
Now, I imagine it is, but these kids, you can't control them running around,
That's wherever you go, though.
Yeah, but it's a kid shoe store, so it must be like that all day.
Not really. For the most part, it's actually usually pretty good.
Is it slow there most of the time?
It depends.
Yeah, because, if it's slow, that's good. That's good. It's too much downtime, though, you get bored.
Yeah.
I used to get bored. I used to watch softcore porn on my phone.
Oh.
But see, nobody sees it. I put it down, and it's my phone. I pay a high bill. So, if I were to watch, softcore, not the hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
I like some romance in there. I don't like all this spitting and, all this other nasty love making.
Yeah.
That gets ridiculous, It's like,
I actually wouldn't know.
Like, who does all this in real life, Who does all this nasty? This is fantasy. This is not real life.
You said you didn't want to bring the shoes back?
No. I just wanted you to know that somebody must be slipping tacks in the shoes. So make sure when you get a chance, just check some of these shoes.
Yeah, I'm checking some of them right now.
Either that or it was just the pair I had. I mean, that's so weird. I mean, it was an actual thumbtack. Like, that's crazy.
That is weird.
Next time I learn my lesson, make sure you try on both shoes.
Yeah, make sure you check in the shoes.
Check in the shoes and try on the shoes. So what are you doing later after work? You want to go on a date?
I'll be going out with my husband.
Can I come too?
With me and my husband?
Yeah, is he like the cuckold?
Is he the what?
Does he like the cuckold?
No.
Oh. Because I've done that before.
Oh.
It's awkward at first. But after a while, you get used to the man watching. Some men just like to watch.
Yeah.
They like to watch their lady get taken by a handsome man like me. Just fun for them.
Mm.
I still got half a bottle of Seagram's whiskey.
Nice.
It's terrible. It don't taste good at all.
Really?
It tastes like ginger ale and whiskey. It's disgusting, but I got it for free. I'm gonna drink the rest of it.
Sonny, everything okay? I'm just gonna have to let you go so I can help my customers, okay?
Okay. Check the shoe.
All right.
Check the shoe.
I am.
Okay. Okay.
right.
Cuckold. Alright, it is Thursday night here. So before we get to the topical news and public freakout, just a few things. Number one, the Sparky's open mic is no more. That's right, I'm not happy about that at all, but I'm not surprised either. So I think it was today's Thursday, yesterday I believe, I went on Instagram and on Bill Miller's dick, not his actual dick, that's his Instagram handle, Bill Miller's dick, he announced that no more Sparky's open mic, that they called him and said that it was a combination of just the offensiveness and nobody was buying drinks, and also a couple underage comics I guess got in there. But the weird thing is, most bars are supposed to card people, so I'm thinking if a couple underage comics got in there, which by the way, I only saw one person who was underage, it's like, so? I mean, that's nothing to do with the open mic, that's your bar, you know, that's your security, so. But yeah, I want to say I'm sad about it. I did like the room only because you were allowed as much stage time as you wanted. As I said, I did a 21-minute JoshCast episode there Monday night. But, I'm glad I brought my camera. I'm glad I recorded some sets and did my podcast there because that is it. No more Sparkies. So, Cabaret comes back in about a month, which means I have to do some more taproom open mics, maybe one more city open mic, and then I'll have my little Cabaret back. Also, today, as you probably saw, the Josh, J-A-K, one-word YouTube channel, I made another Dry Hump King video. Now, for those who don't know the history real quick, long story short, 12 years ago, when I was 20 years old, I got a digital camera for Christmas, and I wanted to test out the camera. So I just put it on the stool, and I said, alright, I'll hump my bed for 20 seconds or 30 seconds. I humped it real quick, and I was wearing dirty socks, and I had no clue that as of today, almost 500,000 people have seen that video, and I'm wearing dirty socks in the video. So I was going to make a dry hump video years ago. I wanted to do it like in a Target, but I couldn't find no one to record it. So I did it in my room, in a Speedo, and I think as of right now, it has over 140 views. So that's pretty cool. I don't think it's going to get up to 500,000, but I think that's pretty cool that, and I was walking around the city earlier with my POV glasses again. The only thing I really did was I was asking about Ram Ranch. For those who don't know, Ram Ranch is a gay cowboy song about a bunch of gay cowboys getting their cock sucked, and it's a very Twitch, the gaming service Twitch. It's kind of like an inside joke there, so I did that. So I'm going to be putting that up also. And tomorrow I was thinking about going to AC, Atlantic City, but I'm probably lazy and I won't go. But if I do, I will bring my glasses, and I don't know. So let's get to some topical news and all that nonsense. I want to say, it says here, police say Wake Forest assistant threw a punch and killed a tourist. Kill an NYC tourist. Oh, he's a college basketball. Isn't this amazing that these athletes have such a great future ahead of them and they do shit like this? But I mean, the tourist must... Let's see what happened. Did the tourist grab his cock? I mean, mistook him for an Uber driver. Threw a punch to death who mistook him for an Uber driver. So causing him to fall and hit his head on the sidewalk. Oh, so he punched him and the guy fell on the sidewalk. Ooh, that's some Night of the Living Dead shit. Well, man, that's not good. Hopefully he'll get a reduced sentence for that, because I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to kill the guy, but maybe he did. I don't know. Damn. Yeah, shit happens, man. You know, someone grabs you, someone starts going, "You're an Uber driver," and you punch the guy. Next thing you know, the dumb fuck falls on his head, and now you're screwed. I've been playing Comedy Night, by the way. Oh my god, I started the Clean Comedy Room last night. And I wish I had it recorded. It was so funny. Everyone was doing N-word jokes. This 13-year-old kid was on there last night, and he said nigger. Anybody who says the word nigger is a hateful word, and you know, and everything, I disagree. There's a lot of people who use that word that brings joy to. This kid was laughing like it was Christmas morning. He was like, loved it. Judge orders plane carrying deportees to be turned around. Kind of looks like Judge Mathis, kind of. Tennessee executes his first inmate in nearly a decade. Looks like a freaking GameStop employee. Owner of compound warned officials about a missing boy. Student who assaulted girl will serve no jail time. Sorry. I like when guys get off, but I don't. It says animal rescue says Pitbull died from sexual abuse. What the Who is fucking the Pitbull? Jesus. Yeah, I'm glad I yap a lot, because there's not a lot of topicals. Trump allies lead falls after officials find a major mistake. Let's see what's going on here. Kabaki's lead in Kansas race falls to 91 votes. Well, listen to JoshCast. That show never had many views anyways, yet I refuse. It says John Stamos' wife responds after a bikini photos called gross. MILF Love. She's 54 years old. What the hell is wrong with this bikini picture? I don't know. Was that the original one? Because if that's the one they're talking about, what was gross about it? Is because she's a mother now, gross tattoo and all. She looks good to me. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Must be some fat, jealous soccer mom. Footage of man beating wife before she plummeted to her death goes viral. Holy shit! What is this, on an elevator? Hearing footage of man beat his wife before a violent death sparks outrage in Brazil. Oh, in Brazil, they do that shit all the time. I'm trying to see if was this on an elevator? Yep. Elevator door shut. I'm trying to close this thing. Fucking. Family watches an eagle snatch their dog. Holy shit. This is all sad news, man. I like wacky news. I don't like this kind of sad stuff. Mark Connolly and his wife, Camila, take rare public with their children. Oh, she's hot. That's cool. Well, folks, public freakout commentary is next. I only got like 3 clips, so, yep, stay tuned for that. Alright, public freakout commentary entitled Assholes Recorded and Being Recorded All Around the World. Every show does this, but this is the best show to cover it. Now, I just watched the new one they put up, but nothing interested in audio. I only have 3 clips for you this week. So let's get to the online... Actually, it's not called Online Fails anymore. It's called Public Freakout Videos YouTube channel. And this is right at the 8-second mark. This is a black woman in a Walmart at the pharmacy. I guess she's using one of those scooters for handicapped people to rest her fat ass. And then she gets out of the scooter and starts making a scene. Let's get to this.
Excuse me, what you say? Excuse me, what you say?
So this lady's holding her back. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call her lady. Cunt. She's holding her back, and she's ready to kick somebody's ass. That's pretty hardcore.
No, you damn right. Don't say nothing. You damn right.
You damn right, honey. Mm-hmm. So she's like, wait a minute. She backs the fucking wheelchair cart up, and then she gets out of it. Which doesn't make any sense. She already got out of it. She had to back it up just to get out of it.
Kick your mother. Come on out here. Let her come on out here and see what she can walk all the way back to the back. Are you kidding me? I'm the one who took your day. Leave. Get my goddamn money so I can get the fuck out of here.
Security over here.
So now she acknowledges the camera now. So y'all can record all you want. Well, thank you. So far, 169,000 people have seen this.
There's kids around here. As the devil all the way around.
Yes, I'll see you on World Star, Negro. Alright, now we're going to get to episode 418. This is a white couple who is angry at a McDonald's. They're angry at the whole McDonald's staff because they took their kid to the bathroom, their white animal kid to the bathroom, and he fell because it was slippery. So these people have to do their job. You know, they got a lot of customers and everything, and they're sitting there, and obviously they want something for free. Their kid falls. Okay, that sucks. Hey, we're sorry. What do you want us to do? They obviously want something for free. They want something for free, or they want a discount. This is why they're angry. So this is at the 58-second mark.
Yeah. This is the kind of respect that we get in this type of restaurant.
Where is she?
I don't know. She just walked away. The manager of the restaurant walks away and rolls her eyes.
Well, the manager has to serve food to a bunch of people in a drive-thru in a restaurant who need their food. You know? And it's like, you know, people always want something for free. Once again, people expect quality service at McDonald's. You're never going to get it in any fast food place. Okay? Stop.
And nobody's going to do anything?
Nobody's going to say anything, nobody's going to do anything, and nobody's going to try and help us. That's all right. It's a disgusting mess in this restaurant. Absolutely filthy. All over the floor. All over the place.
You understand what I'm trying to do?
This is an absolutely disgusting restaurant.
So now the guy's taking a tour around the McDonald's. And he's right, it is disgusting though. But it's a fast food place. It's probably around lunchtime. The staff doesn't have time to clean up right now. You know, what do you expect, dude? This isn't fine dining. This is Mickey D's.
All over the place. And nobody is cleaning it up. Nobody is making an effort.
Well, nobody's cleaning it up because they have to serve a bunch of people food. And then they got some asshole like you fucking crying about their kid falling when you probably weren't watching them in the first place.
Are you kidding me? They're just walking away? Do you know what?
Well, I wouldn't say they're walking away. They're doing their job. They're trying to get other people their food.
What's going on here? Do you know why it's such a mess here? Are you able to help? No, he's going to ignore us. My daughter fell in the bathroom.
My daughter.
No, my daughter, my 6-year-old fell in the bathroom because it's a mess.
Yeah, your 6-year-old fell in the bathroom, and it's totally this guy's fault. So you're going to yell at him now.
The room is covered in water. I tried to tell 2 managers, and they rolled their eyes and walked away. Rolled their eyes and walked away.
So sorry.
Seriously?
So sorry.
You just want something for free. The guy apologized already. It wasn't even his fault. This happened to me when I worked at Toys R Us many years ago. I went into a Friday night, and somebody stocked the shelves too high. A toy fell off and hit this kid in the head. Starts crying, and the mom blames it on me. She sees me and goes, "Oh, my kid just got hit in the head." I said, "Well, it wasn't my fault, but I'm sorry." She goes, "It wasn't your fault." I said, "Well, I'm sorry." What, you know? And then she ended up getting a discount. They want something for free. That's why they're doing all this. Okay? They want free meals, free food. They're cheap fucks, and their kid probably didn't even fall that hard, but they probably did it on purpose. They probably pushed their kid to get a free meal, these cheap fucks.
This is disgusting treatment of customers.
This is not okay. My daughter got hurt and they roll their fucking eyes and walk away.
Jesus, you gotta use a potty? So, wait a minute. You're cursing. You're worried about your kid falling down on the floor, but now you're gonna sit there and use the F word in front of them. And this guy, you could tell, he's shrugging his shoulders, he's got his arms crossed. He's like, what the fuck do you want me to do? I'm making $9 an hour. My life sucks. You know, what do you want me to do?
Are you kidding me?
Like, this is not acceptable for a restaurant.
No! I'm seriously, oh my god, I'm shaking.
Jeez, people will sit there and cry for a free Big Mac, won't they? It's not that good.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Let's see the other one. I want her to show her face.
There she is.
This one. I'm really sorry about that. Listen to me. I'm telling you that my little girl fell in the bathroom. No, this is what you're doing. Do you
That's
see this
disgusting. You have to listen.
And you roll your fucking eyes and you walk.
No.
She once again she curses in front of the kid again. So you're worried about someone not cleaning up their mess, but you got a mess of a mouth.
You roll your eyes and walk away when I tell you that my daughter got hurt.
I mean, the manager, this assistant manager, she does kind of have an attitude, but you can tell she's busy. It's like, I don't blame her. She's frustrated. They got a lot of orders. It's busy right now. What do you want us to do? So I think what they should just do is say, look, we're sorry. Here you go. Here's a free Big Mac. What do you want us to do?
Excuse me? You're just going to walk away from my wife?
Please.
Seriously?
I'm trying to go find out what happened, and I'm so sorry about that.
But you're rolling your eyes at my wife and you're walking away from the situation. You are not resolving the problem. You are.
I'm so sorry for what happened. I just went there to grab things because I want to do it myself.
It's not about cleaning up, it's the way these people are behaving when we're trying to explain ourselves. It's the treatment of these people.
And you can tell that this is what they do. This is what this couple does. The fact that they have the camera phone ready, this is what they do. They go to fucking public. This is what Jim Florentine talks about on his podcast. They just fucking go around looking for trouble to get free shit. You know, if they really were offended and disgusted, they would have just left. Like, fuck this place, let's go. My daughter fell. And instead, now they're going to record everybody. And I'm glad they did because we got this clip. But look at this shit.
Do you understand?
I am really sorry.
It's your behavior that made me react this way. Do you understand that?
Oh, I thought it was your daughter falling that made you react this way. Oh, what made you cry was the manager's attitude. Because you want something for free, you fat fuck.
You don't care that my little girl got hurt in your bathroom while I'm holding each door because my children cannot reach the locks on your door.
Oh, you don't even care. You don't even care. Wah! Anybody ever see Rugrats?
Doors. So I got one hand on one door, one hand on another door, and my daughter falls. And you roll your eyes at me and you walk away.
No, that's not.
That is what happened.
That is what you did. And then I proceeded to tell this other lady in this other uniform, and she does the same fucking thing. This is okay to you? This is how you treat people?
No, that's
I don't think you should be the manager of the restaurant if that's how you're going to treat people. This is a serious situation.
This is a very serious situation. I'm about to call 911 on you.
No, it's okay. Like I said, I'm really sorry for...
Why didn't you say you were sorry when I first told you? Why did you roll your eyes and walk away from me when I first told you? How is that acceptable? How is that acceptable? That you treat somebody
My
like
daughter, my 6-year-old daughter fell on the floor in the bathroom because they didn't clean up. And then when my wife told the manager, she rolled her eyes at her.
No, it's okay. This is nothing that you can do. Like I said, I'm really sorry for what happened, and please stop the video.
No,
we're
absolutely
not. This is going on YouTube to show how that you.
It's also.
Oh boy, is it on YouTube right now? And there's a black kid right now. He's in front of the camera. He's enjoying it. It's like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, put it on YouTube. But it's okay for her to use the F word, record everybody. But her daughter falls a little bit. Oh my God. Once again, they just want something. And people are actually defending them in the comment section. There's 2 people that said, yeah, that bathroom should have been clean. But let's say you work there, right? It's the lunch rush. You're really busy. Nobody has time to go in some shitty bathroom. Usually at the end of the day. Because people leave disgust and stuff in the bathroom anyways. And then some kid falls. Okay, we're sorry about that, but we're busy. Okay, we don't have time to go into the bathroom all day when homeless people go in there and take shits all day when we got to make a bunch of food for people who demand five-star dining in some shitty restaurant. We don't have time for that. We have to work.
I'll give you a YouTube.
It's also going to go to the head office. It's also going to be reported to public health as the disgusting state of this restaurant at this time. No, I'm taping the floor. Sorry, your face is not in the video at all. I'm taping the floor in this restaurant.
He has the nerve to say that I'm taping the floor. I'm not taping your face. You just showed their face for 3 minutes, you fucking liar.
Thank you. Yeah, she's okay now. Yes, thank you for being concerned. Thank you. Well, we were here to eat, but I don't think we're going to eat here anymore.
No, I'm definitely not going to be paying this restaurant anything.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, how many people in these public freakout videos they keep saying, every single time I come back to this Wendy's, I come here 5 days a week, you'll be back again. I guarantee this stupid couple will go back to the same McDonald's a couple of days later, and they want something for free, too.
I'm disgusted by this restaurant.
Thank you for being concerned. Thank you. Where is she now? She's in here, in this place I just played.
You guys want me to call, like,
No, she's okay. You don't need to call an ambulance. But I mean, the fact that nobody cared.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cared.
So what were they supposed to do? Let's say that they gave her the proper reaction. We said, oh my God, we're so sorry. Are you okay? What she's upset about is nobody gave her anything for free. She wanted something for free. And I wouldn't be surprised if they made that whole thing up. She wanted someone to say, okay, here's a free ice cream for your daughter, and we give you 20% off your order. That's what she wanted. She didn't want an apology. You wanted a fucking free meal, you fat fuck.
About her? Like, I don't know. We come from a town where people care about other people.
Right.
Well, then why don't you go back to that town then? If you live in a town where people care about people, and now you live in a city where people don't, go back to your shit fucking town, you idiot.
So sorry. What happened to her?
Do you want to see her?
Yeah, but you know, you gotta...
I gotta say one thing. Ever since she complained about the nasty state of the store, they got some kids sweeping up now. I mean, the floor was dirty, but, I mean, they were busy. I don't know.
Have compassion for other people.
That guy's walking around now. He's still showing the mess.
Yeah, we are going to head office, actually.
So what's the point of people apologizing? I don't get people. When they say, oh, nobody apologized to us, so we're going to send this video to corporate. So why should I apologize then? So if you're going to get me fired from my job, why should I apologize? I don't understand.
Absolutely. And this is also going on YouTube so that everybody can see it.
Yeah, but you didn't say the name of the restaurant, so, I mean, like, where it is and the number and everything. Well, anyways, we have one more clip. This is episode 419, and this is at the 4:55-minute mark. Let's get to this.
Why? Because he didn't work here, and he loitered like these guys and bought my kids cigarettes.
Okay, so here's what happened. There's this guy, he goes to 7-Eleven to confront one of the workers because they served his kids cigarettes. Because 7-Eleven are Indians, and they don't give a fuck. So this one kid in line, he's a sensitive little fag. He tells him, hey, sir, why don't you calm down? And that's where the video starts.
Do you smoke? You're probably 16, 18. Okay? He bought my kids cigarettes when he was 15. And the manager here on duty did nothing. Okay? All you guys leave. Call the cops.
No, but like, you shouldn't be yelling at him.
Why?
Because you just should not be yelling at another person.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you shouldn't be yelling at another person. Fuck you, asshole. My fucking parents yelled at me my whole life. They still fucking yell at me. Fuck you. Okay, I didn't grow up in your fucking Hillary generation.
Have to, because he disrespected me.
You don't have to yell at him. You just calm down.
I did calm down. He didn't do what I asked. I'm sorry. Okay, come on.
And this guy is a pussy. He's sitting there, he should have yelled at the kid and said, you shut the fuck up, you white nigger. And you don't tell me to lower my voice.
I'm sorry, this is right now. Like, I'm sorry to, like, call you out.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing against you guys, nothing against him, but he's not doing what he asked.
Oh, this guy backed down like a pussy when a bunch of kids got around him. He thought he was going to get jumped. These white kids weren't going to jump you. Only blacks do that.
Okay?
Yeah, but just be nice. Like, have a good night. Wasn't done correctly. Okay, well, there's guy before. He even told me what he was doing. I'm talking. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, this doesn't mean nothing to Microsoft.
When's the next time you work? Tomorrow?
I can't refund it. That's
Tomorrow?
Yeah, he
He's
didn't
working
do
nights.
it. He didn't do it.
I don't care. He's a representative of the company.
But I cannot refund it, so I can't fix it.
When's the last time you heard tax on a fucking gift card?
Okay, I get that.
Nope, nothing. No, I can't do a thing.
They have done that wrong, yes. But there's nothing I can do. There's really nothing I
Really?
can do. I'm always
Just remember, my son was in here.
happy to help my
and
customers.
Listen.
Yeah, he's trying to help his customers. It's his job to get these high school kids as high as he possibly can. Back off.
I come here all the time.
Okay.
So did my son.
Have I been nice to you every single time you
My
came
son
here?
couldn't buy cigarettes, but you did.
I didn't
Remember
sell
that.
your son's cigarette.
And police told me, based on your residency, to be a tough parent.
Okay, well,
That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
sell your
doing.
son's parent. There's
Okay?
cigarettes.
Okay?
Okay. But whatever, dude.
And you got a job here now.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Okay, well, I did not sell your son cigarettes, so that's clearly how that
You
works.
bought him
I
cigarettes.
did not buy him
Bullshit.
cigarettes. Oh.
This guy clearly bought him the cigarettes. He's black. He's obviously lying.
I'm so glad I met up with you now.
Reach over the counter and fuck him up. Take a pack of cigarettes and stick it up his nigger ass.
So you never bought a minor cigarettes, huh?
No.
Never?
No.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And he had to do that dad thing, like dads do. Unbelievable, I say.
So I'll be back to talk to your manager, okay?
Alright, so that's the end of Public Freakout Commentary. Entitled Assholes Recorded and being recorded all around the world. Every show does it. It is the best show to cover it. Next segment. Alright, it's Saturday night, and happy 9-year anniversary to me. That's right, it's officially August the 11th, 2018. I should say who gives a shit, but, you know, listen, I've always stuck with comedy, and, you know, some people say I shouldn't, but screw you people. I just put up the Ram Ranch video. That's on the Josh JK YouTube channel. I did that on Thursday, and also today I got into a big argument with my dad. I wish I had it recorded, but I walked away because, you know, long story short, my dad got upset with me because I called him out on something. He asked me to help him with some groceries. I walked away. He started cursing me out. I wish I had it recorded. He was cursing at me, get a job and everything. But that's every day in my life. Seriously, every day we argue and everything. I was watching videos today of protesters getting plowed by cars. Oh man, it was great. And SJWs getting owned and feminists and all that stuff. That's what I was doing today. And I also slept a lot today. Either I'm sick or I got a brain tumor from those glasses. Probably both. Well, anyway, tonight I'm going to do some drinking and do some sober commentary with drunk people. I'm not sure if it's going to fucking rain. I don't know if I should leave early or leave late. We'll see. But anyways, I just woke up from a nap, so that's the best. I challenge you folks out there who do a podcast to do a podcast when you wake up from a nap. As soon as you wake up, just do something. Your brain's rambling. It's still kind of half asleep. It's my favorite thing to do. Alright, so let's see what's going on in the topical news. I see there's a viral video going around. Guy gets his window smashed by a cop. Well, obviously he wasn't doing what the cop said. You know? People act shocked, like, there's a viral video. Well, let me guess. The cop said something like, hey, can you roll down the window? The guy said no. So they took action. Why are people surprised when cops have to take action? It's ridiculous. That's their job. They don't do any action. What do you complain and say, hey, these cops aren't doing anything? What are we paying these fuckers for out of our taxes, right? Yeah, pregnant Janae Kramer. I want sex all the time. Ew. But Mike doesn't. Oh, what did Grant call your husband? That's pretty gross. That means she wants sex on her period. She wants sex when she's pooping. I think that's gross. I mean, if she says I want sex most of the time, that's pretty cool. But you want sex all the time, even on the period, even when you're pooping, even when you're in the flu? That's gross. Lindsay Lohan calls Me Too accusers attention seekers. I always liked her. I made songs about Lindsay Lohan years ago, videos about I always knew there's something. Trump slams Omarosa as low life as waking up. I thought she worked for Trump. What happened? She doesn't work for him anymore? Man who stole and crashed a plane has security clearance. Well, yeah. I'm not surprised. Fucking cops, they don't, you know. Johnson, oh yeah, I've read that before. It's not a lot of news going on. There usually isn't any topical news going on the weekend. Today, all it did was just rain. Yeah, here it is. Let's get more story about that. This is in New Mexico. Breaking the guy's window. Pulled over in a seatbelt violation. 29-year-old guy. Here's the video right here.
I'm recording. Sir, that's fine. We're recording also. I need you to open the window. You guys have not...
They pulled us over for not wearing a seatbelt. We are wearing a seatbelt.
Oh, here goes the fucking hole who has to talk over the men.
They're threatening to break our window.
You haven't even asked me for my license or registration.
Ooh! And he broke that in one shot. Kudos. He broke it like it was candy.
You haven't asked me for my license or registration.
Don't break his arm. Do not break his arm.
Get up.
Do not hurt him.
Calm down. Calm down.
Now he's gonna sit there and say, calm down. Yeah, after they broke your fucking window, and the stupid cunt's gonna go, do not break his arm. I would have said, okay, miss, what would you like me to break? How about his dick? And he won't be able to fuck you, cunt.
This is completely unnecessary for asking somebody, for pulling somebody. Get out! You have my arm. I was seatbelt.
And they just yanked him in one fucking yank.
Get out of the vehicle. Step out. Step out.
And the guy shuts her down immediately. He's like, Negan, I will shut that shit down. Puts his fucking hand on that camera, pushes it away. Well, anyways, folks, that's topical news, and once again, sober commentary with drunk people. I will record it no matter how bad it rains. If I have to go leave a rooftop and get soaked and break my phone, I will do that, because I have nothing going on in my life. Next segment. Hey, sober commentary with drunk people. Old City. It's 10:33 p.m. on a Saturday. I usually record this early. Later, but I'm recording this early because you can tell I'm a little bit buzzed right now, and I have more energy in my voice when I record right now, right? So, pretty much last night, I left out early at 8:30, and something rare happened. I got laid. No, I'm just kidding. I caught the bus. The bus came, so I got down here at 9 o'clock. I was so tempted to drink last night. I wanted to bring my concoction of Amsterdam vodka in my flask and to mix it or something, but I decided not to. And oh shit, at the Lucha Cartel, they got a little flood thing going on. That's going to affect some business. They should have did this shit earlier, you morons. So, yeah, so I got down here at 9. I got off at Old City. I walked down to the Morgan's Pier. I sat on the Columbus Boulevard, watching cars go by and people acting like maniacs, kids running around, drunk people running around. Everyone's just running around like Chris Farley. Everybody's just running around, right? And I went inside there at 9:30, and that lady with the fro that works there, I wouldn't call her a lady, more like a cunt. She's nice to me, though. I see her kick people out. She actually talked to me. She was like, hey, what's up? How you doing tonight again? Because I always sit at this one spot. It's like where this plant is on this deck. So I gave her a fist bump. I said, I'm doing good. How about yourself? She said, I'm doing good. So I was in there for a little while, but I sat around for like about 40 minutes doing nothing. I took a piss. Then I started heading toward the dance floor. I was dancing by myself a little bit. There wasn't like a lot of girls there, but there was some. And I saw, like I said, a lot of thick joints going to the river deck. Last night I should have signed up for the river deck and paid $5. It looked worth it. It looked pretty good, but I didn't. So I was in Morgan's for like an hour, and then I sat outside for like about an hour. Then like around what was it? It was only like 12. It was really early. I decided to walk back to the I decided to walk back to the old city, and it was a mistake. I got down here, and like Columbus Boulevard had lots of girls. What happened was last night there was some sort of event. I saw lots of families with their beach chairs. Oh yeah, one thing that happened last night was I was sitting down, and I probably looked drunk, but I was just tired. I was so tempted to drink last night. I was so tempted to go to this spot in Old City and get me a well drink, but it was $3 this one night. They upped it to $5. That's why I said fuck it. I didn't want to spend that much money. So when I was sitting outside, these two Hispanic ladies sitting next to me, and one of them put their arm around me just for like a second. She wasn't being sexual, and she said, "Just remember, my friend, Jesus loves you." And I said, "Oh yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, a lot of young people out here don't believe in Jesus, you know." And I said, "Yeah, but why are you out here drinking?" She's like, No, I'm not drinking. I'm out here. My husband's over there. I was waiting for him." I said, "Oh, okay." And that's what happened. And then there was, all these random guys kept sitting like right next to me. No matter how many times I tried to move away from them, like all these fucking like random dudes kept like sitting next to me. Last night I wore blue shorts, no underwear, and a odor stain black collar shirt that I use a baby wipe and get the odor stains out. I'm trying to think if anything happened on the train last night. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing, there's always weird stuff that happens, but nothing crazy. So I decided, I went to 7-Eleven, I got back down here at like 12 something. I got me a big water at 7-Eleven, a big Deer Park water. It's like $1.79. And I got me some Starburst. I'm a fat fuck. And I was just sitting out here for like about a half an hour. And I thought to myself, why the fuck did I come back out here? I was down Columbus Boulevard. I saw a Hispanic thick joint yesterday. She was wearing blue shorts with her fat giant ass bouncing around. She went to the river deck. I said, fuck. Even though I don't approach girls anymore, still, Old City was dead. I was like, why did I come up here? So at 12:30, I said, fuck this. I walked, because, I walked from Old City to Morgan's. It's only a 15-minute walk. I walked back another 15 minutes to Morgan's Pier again. And I went to the Morgan's. I was going to sit outside, but there was no action out there. Everybody was inside because there was some sort of concert. So a lot of people couldn't get inside because the line was all the way to the back. You know what I'm saying? So I said, fuck, I'm going to go inside. And guess who I saw? I saw Marco, who's been on the podcast. I forgot what episode, but check back the last 20 episodes. He was on one of them. He's one of the only cool guys in PUA. He's a pretty cool guy. He tries to get me to approach, but he's not douchey about it. So he was there, and he's like, yo, what's up? And he was telling this girl, yo, this guy's the best comedian in Philly right now. And I was like, yeah, a lot of people would disagree with that. And, so I'm going to head to Cuba Libre in a little bit. So anyways, he said that. So this guy, Kyle, I talked about before in the show, he's one of these RSD guys. RSD is a pickup company, Real Social Dynamics. And he was there. He barely didn't want to talk to me. So finally he looked at me and said, hey, what's up? And I was like, I pointed to him. I said, this guy doesn't want to talk to me. And then there was this really hot Italian looking chick. She had like green eyes. And she was like hot. She had her titties out. And Marco approached her. Because, even though he doesn't go out that much, he's a beast. And he approached her and he was like, hey, what's up? And he started talking to her. What's up with you and your friends and everything? He approached her twice. And I got to tell you, she seemed attracted. Now, Marco, he's not a super good-looking guy, but he's tall. He's like 6'1". He's got a beard. He used to be chubby. He lost a little bit of weight. So, he's definitely got some hot chicks before. He's not like, like a model or anything, but he's better looking than the average guy. He's the type of guy that he went on Tinder, and on his first night, he got laid. You know what I'm saying? I see this Asian girl picking up dog poop. Ugh. Anyways, so he did try to help me last night. He did say, come on, Josh, approach. And I told him, dude, I don't approach no more. He's like, oh. Then there's this Asian guy. He's a weirdo. His name is Matt. I've seen him over the years. He only talks to me once in a while. He came over to me and said, he used to come up to me once in a while and said hi. I realized he only does that when he's by himself. And then last night, Marco was talking about me. He said something like, hey, this is Josh. You know Josh? That's all I heard. And then he made a face kind of like, yeah, but he said something like he's weird or he doesn't approach. Something like that, which is probably true. And then I put my thumb up like, yeah, okay, dude. Last night I did not drink at all. I think I only spent about $4 on a big water and I bought a big pack of Starburst. Because I don't know why. I just haven't had that in a while. It was very good. And then I was only inside the Morgan's Pier for like about 20 minutes or so. It was very crowded. Everyone's pushing each other, and people were leaving though. It wasn't too crowded. It wasn't mobbed as I say it is. And Marco. And then eventually Marco gave up on me. He started doing his own thing. And then I went to go sit outside, but there was no one outside. So I got back down the Old City here at 1:30. And then I was sitting there. I said, "Am I really going to stay outside here for like 45 minutes?" To my, to get to the train station to get my train. And I said, fuck this, I'm going to leave early. So I waited about 10 to 15 minutes, usual time. I got the train, got down to the bus station kind of early. Bus took about 12 minutes. Bus was crowded as shit, as usual. And I had to stand in front of the bus, and there was these two young black chicks, these two ratchets on there. They were looking at me like I was going to touch them. If I wasn't even anywhere near them, I was like, yeah, please, you wish, right? And that was it. So that was my... And then tonight, so far, all that's happened is I drank my concoction of the Jak'd, vitamin water, and Amsterdam vodka. I left out at 9:30. I was thinking about leaving out 8:30, but I'm glad I didn't. I took a nap. I got up at 8. I did some podcast stuff. I watched some videos. And then I left out at 9:30, right? I'm just going to sit down for a few minutes. Fuck this. Because I'm going to head to the Cuba Libre in like a few minutes. I don't care if the back of my pants get... I don't care if the back of my pants get wet. Because these are like... all the jeans that I have are older. So, I drank my concoction. I left out at 9:30. Walked down to the train station. Didn't get the bus tonight. And the train took about 12... I must have just missed it. It took like 12 minutes for it to show up. There was these little black kids on the train running around, like about 4 of them. And I gotta tell you, I wasn't scared or nervous because they were little kids. But whenever I see black people in groups walking around the train, I get nervous. I look at it like a terrorist attack. I really do. I look at it like, So they didn't do anything. They didn't start me. They didn't say anything to me. But they went to the next cart, thank God. And I got down here at, what time did I get down here? 10:20-ish. I went straight to Nationals. That's the bar the bouncers make fun of me. I haven't been there in a while. And the black dude with the braids who usually roasts me sometimes, he was wearing a suit jacket. And I was like, yo, man, what's up? Why you dressed up tonight? I sold that to him on eBay. And the bouncer, I call him Fat Fuck Chuck, who can be a dick to me at times. I said, what's up, though? And then the Asian bouncer was in there. He said, yo, why? So tonight I'm wearing a red long sleeve dress shirt. I don't have to wear that to get in Cuba Libre. I just decided to. I was going to wear. Thank God I didn't bring my suit jacket. And I'm wearing black jeans with no underwear and dress shoes because I'm going to Cuba Libre. By the way, I don't even know why Cuba Libre even allows in the summertime for you to wear dress shoes. It should be like, okay, it's summertime. Who gives a fuck, right? But rules are rules, unless you tip the guy $20. And I was talking to the Asian bouncer, and he was like, why the fuck are you wearing... Where are your sleeves up, man? Why the fuck are you wearing that long-ass shirt? And I said, I'm going to Cuba Libre. He's like, dude, fuck Cuba Libre. Go to Lucha Cartel. I said, yeah. I hear what you're saying. I was like, Lucha... I was like, Cuba Libre. He's like, I know the girls at Cuba Libre. They're stuck-up bitches. I said, no, you're right. I said, I don't even approach really. I don't know why I'm even going there, but just only because it's raining, Because if it wasn't raining tonight, I would have went to Riverdeck. And I gotta tell you, I told Marco about it. See, Marco, most of these PUA guys, they're not interested in black girls. Especially Asian guys who are in the PUA, they only like white girls. Most white guys in PUA don't like black girls. Most guys in PUA are not attracted to black girls for whatever reason. And he's one of them. He grew up with, I guess, some ratchet black chicks, so he's not in them. But that's fine. Dude, these people are just walking through a green light. That'd be great if the car just plowed through all of them. I would laugh I was watching protest videos earlier of people getting run over by cars. I laughed my balls off for like 20 minutes. So, anyways, I went to the bathroom at Nationals. I said to the bouncer, Chuck, because it's an inside joke, I said, I got kicked out for having too much fun. This always happens. Like, I don't know why that is. And then I just came down here and I've just been recording. So, I like recording this early because you can tell I have more energy in my voice. Like when I record this end of the night, you can tell the alcohol wears down, and then I start talking lower, like I'm paranoid. But because right now I'm buzzed, I don't give a fuck. If someone looks at me, I'm like, what are you looking at? Don't even fucking look at me, right? So I'm yapping for 12 minutes now. I'm trying to get this out the way so that way later tonight I can just record the second part. If anything else happens, of course, I want to be doing a second part tonight. I'm going to head to the Cuba Libre in a few minutes. Getting there by like 11. I signed up for the guest list, so it should only cost me $5. And I'm probably not going to approach anybody, but you never know. Who knows? Nothing rarely ever happens that's interesting, but hey, you never fucking know. Because it's raining outside, so there might be more girls there than usual. So this is part 1 of Sober Commentary with Drunk People, and I'll talk to you guys later. And once again, later, when I record this segment, notice my voice is going to sound lower. Not deeper, but like less energy. Like, hey everybody, because the alcohol wears off, and then I'm paranoid people are looking at me. But hopefully I try to boost the energy up, and we'll talk about it later, guys. Part 1, and part 2 after this. Might be a part 3, who knows? Alright, part 2 of Sober Commentary with Drunk People. Excuse me, everybody. Let me edge my cock for a second. Alright, I'm edging my cock. Hey, everybody. I'm edging my cock. Don't worry. Oh, what's going on out here? There's a cop right out here. That's the perfect place to scream fuck you and get into a little scuffle. Someone wants to get arrested tonight, but it's not me, because I'm edging my cock, everybody. I'm edging my cock. Hey, everybody. I'm edging my cock. Well, listen. Here's what happened. There's a girl looking over here as I screamed that. She's got her headphones on. She's not looking at me, asshole. What time is it? It's 2:11. So I waited 10 minutes to record this. So, pretty much after the last segment, I stuck my cock inside this girl's asshole, and my fucking cock exploded, which is why I'm edging my cock now. Pretty much what happened was I stood around. I had to wait outside for like 10 fucking minutes, like a moron, with fucking rain dripping off. It wasn't raining, but there was rain on the roof, and I was sitting there getting like wet on my shirt. Then they finally let me the fuck in. I went upstairs to go pee. I walked around for a little bit. I did have 2 people ask me something, because, you know, I look like I work at a salsa bar. I'm wearing a salsa shirt. I kind of look like a spick. So, you know, somebody said, excuse me, where the bathroom is. I did point. Then this other girl came up and said, excuse me, where's the DJ? I said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't work here. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I said, no, it's fine. That actually happens all the time. So, I pretty much stood in the same spot for like fucking 2 hours. Almost 2 hours, like an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes. I stood in the same spot. The only thing that really happened was this guy, Jay, that I know. He's also a PUA guy. He told me, we were just talking. I was like, what's been going on with you? He's like, oh, I have a girlfriend now. I was like, oh, so you're obviously trying to get some side pussy, right? I was like, well, why else would you be here if you have a girlfriend, right? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. He's like, I am. And I was like, okay, cool. He's like this tall guy. He lives in Old City. He used to be fat. He's like a really good shape. He dresses nice. You know, he gets laid sometimes. You know, he doesn't have to try hard. He's got the looks. And and he lives in Old City. He lives 3 blocks in Old City. Oh, these hoes are talking to the cops. They're trying to get some cop dick. Oh, yeah, you ladies trying to get some of that cop dick? I'm edging my cock. All right, I don't know why I made that song up. So we were talking and stuff, and he asked me about comedy and stuff, how you been doing and everything. And as I was talking to him, my voice started cracking because I have I don't know if I'm sick, but I just had dry mouth. So I was driving it, and he kept saying what? He couldn't hear me. So every time I tried to say something to him, he's like, what? And I had to repeat it and yell, because, you know, it's loud in there. So I talked to him for like 5 minutes, and then I stood at the same spot. There was these black girls dancing in front of me. There was one girl in a blue dress I really liked that I wanted to dance with, but I didn't. I mean, I paid $5. You figure, hey, dance with a girl. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm edging my cock. So, pretty much, I just stood around. I didn't move at all. I think the good news is I only peed in there once. The bathroom line was insane. It was just people just looking at each other like, what the fuck? It was crowded in there. So I stayed in there till like about 1, and then I had to pee. And as I was walking out, this guy asked me to take a picture of him and his girlfriends. He was like, hey, he had like 6 or 7 chicks with them. He was like, hey, can you take a picture of me, of us, please? He did ask nicely, and I just ignored him. Now, I know that sounds fucking rude and shit, but I just didn't want to fucking do it. I gotta get up now because these 2 faggots are sitting next to me. can never fucking talk or anything. Get some peace. I like the tone of my voice right now. I'm just gonna walk anyways. I've been resting my feet for the last fucking 20 minutes anyways, 30 minutes. So pretty much, he did ask nicely, I will say that, and I felt, I wouldn't say I felt bad, but I thought to myself, but it's more of like, I'm tired of giving people value, and then no one gives me value, It's like, I know it's like, oh, why don't you do something nice for somebody? It's like, no, I'm tired of it, So I take a picture of him and his sluts. You figured, if you take a picture of him and his sluts, he would say, you know what, sir? I'm going to give you one of my sluts. You can't have this one. Which one would you like, right? And I go, okay, I'll take the one in the white. Okay, you can have the one in the white. And then I crack her ass open. Because I'm edging my cock, right? You figured that would happen, but no. So I just ignored him. And, I went to 7-Eleven, got me a big bottle of water, Deer Park water, doesn't matter. And, fucking pretty much, I sat down, took my shoes off, I was resting my feet. And then these two guys came over. They weren't bothering me. The funny thing is, I always act like I'm entitled when it comes to benches. Like last night, I can tell you I got pissed because I had a nice seat. I was sitting down, resting, and then these two guys sit next to me, and the people, even though there's a smoking patio like right behind us, they're like blowing smoke right in my face. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck. I can't just sit down and just fucking rest. And then tonight when I was sitting out here, these two dudes are eating pizza. They sat 2 benches over from me, and they weren't bothering me or anything, but they fucking were just being gay, being happy. They weren't bothering me, but I was just annoyed because I wanted to just talk to myself like a weird, because I do talk to myself. And then I moved away from them, and then I went to the benches a couple feet away across from Lucha Cartel, and then this fucking this couple sat dead next to me. I was going to get up, but I sat there for like 10-15 minutes. Finally they left, so I had the bench to myself for a while. And then this fucking white guy was waiting for his Uber. He wasn't bothering me, so finally that's when I started recording. And then I had some good volume to my voice. And then these two dudes sat a couple benches over. And listen, I don't own these benches. I don't own anything. People are entitled to fucking sit wherever they want. But, it's just more of, I like to talk to myself. I'm a whack job. I don't talk to people. So now I'm going to head towards the action. It's 2:16. I got to get my train anyways, so I got to walk this way anyways. I got to get across this street. Oh, shit, the light's going to change. Oh. I'm jaywalking. But my name is Jak'd. Now, I usually walk across the street where all the action is. I'm walking across the street from there. I did give a homeless guy change tonight. I gave him 21 cents. I don't know why. It's very loud. And the only thing that really happened while I was sitting down, this drunk girl came out. I did go inside Lucha Cartel. Was mobbed in there. I went to go pee. I had to push my way through the crowd. I went to go pee. I left there. There was this drunk chick. She came out to Lucha Cartel, and pretty much she fucking fell. Not like on her face. She had heels on, and she came out, and this person tried to give her a chair. It looked like she was waiting for an Uber, but she wasn't. And they're like, "You want a chair, miss? You want to sit down?" And she said, "No, I'm okay." And then all of a sudden, she tried to sit down, like, on this step, and she fell. Like, not on her face, but, like, she tried to sit down. She was already on her knees, but she was wearing a skirt and heels, so she fell, like, on her knees. She scraped her knees a little bit up. Not too bad. It was like a 3 on a 1 to 10. It looked painful, though. Because she had no... Uh-oh. I'm walking down the street, and right across me, there's a pack of, how do I say this politely, politically correct? Black niggers. Ah, the cop's leaving too. No, don't leave, cop. No. But there's another cop parked out here. So yeah, man. I'm crossing the Blue Martini. So yeah, pretty much that happened. That was fucking interesting. Chick just dropped her purse in the street. I am not gonna risk myself for you. But, should. This guy just fucking punched this little black girl, this guy who's in the group. He just punched her. She ran away. There's a cop right across, thank God. This is why, fucking black people in groups, I wonder why they get stereotyped. That's why. Because they always gotta do some dangerous shit. But anyways, now I'm at my spot right now, right underneath the, and there's some, street harassment going on. There's 4 fat bitches sitting down. 1 skinny, 3 fat. Obviously, they want to get approached, and it works. They sit down, and guys will approach them. It's just all about attention. But yeah, I could have did more. As you could tell, my night was not interesting. But I think I'm going to try to go inside that place. Call it a good piss spot, and I'll go there. I don't know what's going on. These guys are fighting about a number. Like, what's that? A phone number doesn't mean shit. I used to care about the whole phone number thing. I realized it doesn't mean shit. Just because you get a phone number doesn't mean they're gonna fuck you. Let's see if I can just walk around outside here. Just... like an asshole looking at me. Another fag wants my cock. Another fag that wants my cock. Alright, so I gotta get this piss out of the way. And, you know, I always pee here. Because I did drink a big bottle of water. That's it, I'm heading to my train. So yeah, I keep saying every episode, I want to do more, but I'm not. Because I don't want to approach these hoes. And the guy Jay was like, "Are you going MGTOW?" He's like, "You're MGTOW." He knows what it is. I was laughing. I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty much MGTOW. Pretty much." I guess you could say that. Because, you know, it's all just a waste of time. When you think about it. I'm trying to move away from the toilet because I don't want to drop my phone in there. I put my belt on. And I don't want to waste too much time in here because I will miss my train. Every once in a while it does come a little early. Then I'm fooked. Come on. Lock myself in. There we go. Like I say, I think guys want to fuck me. They're always staring at me. I gotta get down to my fucking train. Alright, so anyways, I'm wrapping this up. Sober commentary, drunk people. Another uneventful evening. And, you know, could have did more. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But, I'm trying not to jerk off anymore. I'm edging my cock. We'll talk about that. Anyways, see ya. One more thing I want to add before, since I'm waiting for my train, is there was this black couple right in front of me. They were there for like a half an hour at Cuba Libre. And I was annoyed. Like, they had some space. And I was just, I stood my ground. I did take a stupid Instagram picture of my salsa shirt. And, yeah, I don't know why I keep recording. I'm just bored right now. There's no one down here. I'll probably miss my train taking that piss, but, what are you going to do? All right. Alright, it's Sunday night here. Let's wrap this episode up. Today was my niece's birthday, and had to go over there and take all these stupid family pictures, and hear all these stupid kids running around and argue with my family and all this other stuff, but fell asleep after a nice hangover. And folks, that's right, I wouldn't say it's been a long week, but your boy don't work, only on comedy content. The next episode will feature a old but classic prank phone call. Ronald McDonald, beat up Ronald McDonald. So it's obviously a McDonald's prank from, I was in high school, man. This is like 16 years, 16 years ago. Jesus Christ. I was a loser then, and I'm still a loser now. well, let's see what's going on. Just ate 2 plates of lasagna, so I'm all fucked up. Mom of 3 fatally shot in drive-thru in Florida McDonald's. McDonald's is a dangerous place. Don't go there, folks. Let's see what happened. She was 32. She was Hispanic, so mother of 3. That's actually pretty young, considering the fact that they, And that's a terrible joke. It says she was a beautiful person, but what happened, though? Like, how did she get shot? It says she was fatally shot Friday morning while ordering food, so someone just shot her? No reason? Jesus, it's scary. You can just go out and get killed for no reason. Kanye West says he wasn't stumped by Trump question when he was on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel asked him, you said that George Bush doesn't care about black people. What makes you think Trump does it? And they went to commercial. So Jimmy Kimmel's a pussy. He asked a good question and he goes to commercial to bail him out. Liberal pussy. Liberal fucking PC sellout pussy. Cops say the trucker drank before fatally striking tourists in NYC. So, damn. So he was drunk. And that's what alcohol does to you, folks. It makes you want to punch tourists. Because I know I want to punch tourists. When I want to punch tourists any day of the week. Omarosa releases tape of firing. Is anybody surprised that a black female reality show host would do something like that? I'm not. It says GOP chair rips her for taping Kelly. Nah. It says counter-protests outnumber white nationalists at under the night right rally. It's all different types of races of people getting together to protest white nationalists. Wow. See? It's not a racist country, folks. There's a magnitude 6.5 earthquake that hits Alaska. Well, at least finally they got something to warm up to. It's so cold in there, isn't it? Armed man takes down gunman who fired on peace rally. See? You can't ban guns. Sometimes it helps people out. It says winner $254.45 million Powerball ticket sold in a metro area. Yeah, not here. It's never here. It's rarely ever Philadelphia. It's always some guy in Arkansas or some shit. I don't think there's anything else. I haven't seen Deadpool 2. Have you? I haven't seen it. Let's get to the weird news and wrap this episode up. Because, there's not much to talk about. Minnesota deputies rescue woman stranded on a unicorn raft. Oh, she was a unicorn. That's pretty cool. Not really. It says, dog run on interstate can't resist the lure of a stuffed teddy. So they used a stuffed teddy bear. My sister's dog was loving me today. And everyone say, "Aw," because I was petting the doggy. But I never had a doggy before, so of course I love the doggy. It says, mountain lion breaks loose in Colorado home, kills a house cat. Jesus, that's sad. I don't like to read sad stories like that, everybody. It says, billionaire drops quest to split California into 3 parts. Why would Arnold Schwarzenegger do that? Officer sees 3 king cobras and 300 other reptiles from a home. Cool. These are all about animals, though. Missy Elliott praises a woman's karaoke version of Work It. So you can see that video if you want. No one's listening to this show, so why do I even bother? Right? It's like 1 person a week clicks on it, if I'm lucky. Vermont City employee goats to get rid of poison ivy. Okay. Cool. So that's it for the episode. If anybody listened to any of this, the 1 person who I don't know is anonymous who clicked on this and didn't listen to it, I still thank you from the bottom of my rotten heart. And see you guys on the next one. You just listened to... and we're out of here.
You have just listened to... the world's most awful podcast show... JoshCast.